I'm happy to say that my book's finally in. There we go. Bam! There it is. It's my third book that's published. Coronavirus set us back a little bit.
It did, a little.
They arrived today. I'm happy. You know you're in love when. You know you're in love when you lose a child. You know you're in love when you fail in marriage. You know it's love when you realize you was just a total ass when your mother was trying to raise you and do the right thing for you, and you constantly seek bad things. So for better or for worse, here I am. This is like my little man cave when I'm gonna write or be alone. I write or I read some of my heroes. I have back here Michael Jordan, his book. I have Lorenzo Lamas. I have my Prince book, which I haven't read that yet. I have that. I have my screenwriter's book. Of course, all of my scripts. My scripts. I have 15 minutes. I have Scrutiny. I have like 5 or 6 of them back here. I have my other book. My Name is Nobody. There we go. My Name is Nobody. I also have More Cheddar.
Because you're talking about success, and you've definitely been in several different industries. You know, from having a patent to having nutrition and fitness studios to writing to film production and
next a
and
winery.
drinking.
A winery next.
Possibly. What motivated you to start writing this?
It's someone I knew from like, I don't know, 20 plus years ago. And I was doing Ecuador, film in Ecuador. What was that movie?
Child of a King.
Child of a King. I was doing Child of a King, and on my way there, I got a call from an old friend. The old friend was Paulina. And one thing led to another. We talked, and when I got finished shooting it, I had some business to do on the West Coast. I visited with her. We took different paths in life. So it was basically like going left or right. It's like taking a turn. I've taken a lot of bad turns in my life. I'm speaking for me. And I've taken a lot of good turns in my life. But with that, that's what first ignited me. That story was Left or Right. The other one was inspired by you. It was called The Game. A lot of people look at it negative, but really it was positive. It's about the game of life, the game of business, and being in control. I had another one that was motivated by just life in general, like my father and my mother telling him to take the time, take time to be with me. My birthday, baseball, football, which I wish I would have played. I never played it as a kid, but each poem was ignited, if you will, or inspired by just a little piece.
Now, you also mentioned different songs in these.
I just wanted to let people know when I was writing, that was what I was listening to. And in a way, it was inspirational. So I was always scared to write, but I always wanted to write. And I could say, you and my mom always said, who cares?
What is the difference in how it feels with each one?
The difference is money. That's for sure. That's first. I hate to say that or sound like so shallow, but it is. When I got my first book and I opened it, and for me, My Name is Nobody, that you was editing through wee hours of the night, and I think you gave it to me for Christmas or my birthday, I can't remember. But I remember when I got it, I cried like a little girl. Actually a big girl, because I'm a pretty big guy. I cried because I think a lot of people live life like talking about what they do or talking about what they know, and they never do anything with it. And that bothers me a lot. So I think most people that don't do stuff in life, it's because they're not confident and they don't have a good team.
So what advice would you give to someone who has thoughts about writing and hasn't really taken the time to sit down and complete something, but it's something that they are really interested in doing, they've talked about doing it, but they're not quite sure how to go about it?
The advice I would give them is just do it. I hate the sound, it's so cliche, right?
It's a simple statement, but to some people, it seems like so far out of their reach.
I kind of sit back. It's like when I met you. I watched you, you worked as a waitress, and I looked at all the other waitresses. Some of them was a lot hotter than you.
Of course.
But none of them worked like you did. I watched some guy give you like a quarter for a tip, and I'm looking at this little white Jewish girl and this big black guy with an afro pick in his head, and she gave him back the money and said, you need this more than I do. And he looked at her like, and he reached in his pocket and he gave her, I think he gave like $5. I was like, I need to work with that girl. I consider myself somewhat of a confident guy, but people say that I'm cocky or I'm an asshole, and I'll take those titles. But it's easy to be that way when you have like really smart people around you. I have this entourage of people that are smarter than me, and they're not scared.
So what's next? These are all very different.
What's next? For me, it's comedy. I'm excited about Peach Cobbler. It's a comedy. You've been on the set. You've been on every set with me, and you know we fight.
Never.
We fight. I mean, me and Leo fight. Me and Lyle Dilly, we fight. But the thing, in the end, we finish. And I think that speaks volumes. Being in the filming industry has helped my writing.
Well, I think these are all a testament to that, because anybody can write. But what do you do with it at the end of the day?
And I have people that I work with, like Tony Mitchell, Audrey Beth, Selena Villalobos, Cindy Snyder. After I got finished writing, I said, if you guys don't mind, if you can write, something short, a poem, if you will, a short story, and give it to me, I would like to put it in my book. Because I don't like just doing something and being like, it's me, it's all me. But I had help, and I want that to be known. And these are the people that have helped me. And I thank all of them. And if I forgot anybody again, from music to scripts to books, please forgive me, Mother. But for everybody that's worked with me, all you have to do is email Audrey, send her the postage and handling. It's $5.99,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna send you a book. Hopefully, it will inspire you. And all I can say to all you guys that worked with me, thank you very much.
Thank you, and congratulations. This is another milestone, and we'll see what comes next.
Yeah. I guess that's about it. That's it.